Hi, I'm Dr. Mike Evans, and this is Locker Room Doctor.
In this episode, sports medicine doctor Ira Smith gives us some tips about caring for those nagging sports injuries.
I don't even know what was going on out there. I mean, were you guys even playing hockey?
Wasn't hockey.
Wasn't even hockey. I mean, you were dragging your butt out there on the power play. I mean, there was no Charlie hustle at all.
No Charlie hustle out there, that's for sure.
What's going on?
It's my knee, coach. It's swollen, it's throbbing, I can barely move it anymore.
Well, why didn't you say something? You gotta look after those injuries, even if you think they're just small.
It's the small ones that get you. Does it hurt?
Yeah, I can barely bend down to tie up my skates anymore.
Yeah, well, that's a clear sign that there's something wrong. You gotta get it checked out, otherwise it's just gonna get worse.
If your knee's swollen, if you can't straighten it out or bend it all the way, or it feels unstable, you have to go see a sports medicine professional. They may recommend physiotherapy, medications. You need it because it's gonna weaken your leg and you won't be good on the ice.
And you? What the hell were you doing out there? You look like Bambi trying to get his legs out there.
I've had a ton of injuries this year. Thought they were all pretty much healed. I guess some are still nagging.
Of course they're still nagging. Look at you. What, you think you're still in your 20s?
Not in your 20s.
You gotta take care of that injury. If you don't take care of the first injury, you're gonna get a second injury, which is gonna lead to a third injury, and so on.
Yeah, you're not necessarily injury prone. What happens is our bodies compensate for injuries and use the healthy parts. Eventually, those healthy parts also get strained, which can lead you to further injury.
You start with a toe injury. That's gonna lead to an ankle injury, which is gonna lead to a knee injury, and so on.
My general rule of thumb is if you have an injury that lasts more than 2 weeks, you need to get it evaluated and also evaluate and look at your compensation. And in the meantime, you can pick another activity that doesn't hurt. If you can't skate, you run. If you can't run, you swim. That way, you're making sure that the healthy parts of your body are ready to go when your injury is better.
Anyone else got something they want to tell me?
My head's not in it, Coach. My engine blew in my car and it cost me a fortune.
What did I tell you? You gotta change the oil every 5,000 clicks, no exception. How the hell is the engine gonna run with dirty oil? Who else has got something they want to tell me?
I may have pulled a groin blocking a shot. It just got tighter as the game went on.
You gotta look after that.
I tried to stretch it out, but it's just not working.
No. You don't want to stretch out your groin while it hurts. That's the wrong thing to do. It'll just get worse.
Coach is right. If you feel a muscle go, it's usually more than a cramp or a slight strain. You don't stretch it out for a good 2 to 3 days. You're pulling on the injury. We don't want that. We'll look at it tomorrow. Usually you can tell a muscle injury within a day or two. If you wake up, you can't get out of bed, you can't walk without a big limp, you're looking at a serious injury that needs to be evaluated. On the other hand, if you wake up and you can move around, you don't really notice it, you're probably gonna be okay.
Yeah, and while we're in the confession booth, anyone else want to confess something to Father O'Malley?
Well, Coach, now that we're sharing stuff, last few weeks my wife's been really pissed at me.
What the hell is wrong with you? That woman is a saint. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, do you even help her around the house occasionally? Do you ever help with the kids? Do you ever come home with flowers for no reason?
Don't need a reason for flowers.
Have you tried listening to her? I mean, really listening to her. Try that for a change.
Coach, I still can't cook the chicken right. It's either overcooked or it's raw.
Yeah, I've told you this over and over and over. 400 degrees for 20 minutes under a moist cheesecloth. How the hell are you gonna make chicken otherwise? Oh, jeez! I see you putting your tie on. You use a clip-on tie. How old are you, for crying out loud? You're 40. Learn to do a tie, a Windsor knot. Learn it. Your wife will teach you. And your wife called me, speaking of wives. She says that when you do the dishes, there's always streaks. You gotta put that little pad in there. It's a little pod. It's not expensive. Stick it in. Streaks are gone. And when you're washing your clothes, would it kill you? Would it absolutely kill you to put a little bleach in it? Look at your clothes. They're disgusting. God, you people make me sick. Yeah. Yeah.
Wouldn't bleach mess up our jerseys?